In today's video, we're going to be putting together 4 delicious, easy, and healthy quinoa bowls. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. So whether that's cooking, cleaning, homemaking, or finding ways to efficiently and effectively take care of our family, but everything we do here in this space does have a bit of a healthy twist, as I am a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So if that sounds like something that you might be interested in, I would love it if you would take 2 seconds and open up the description box down below and hit the big red subscribe button. That way you don't miss a single video. So if you're anything like me, your family is probably getting sick of your staple recipes that you've been cooking on repeat during this quarantine. So I thought this would be a great way to mix things up by putting together these 4 delicious and easy quinoa bowls that can also double serve as both lunch and dinner. They're a breeze to put together, and you can always substitute anything I use with whatever you have left in your house. All right, let's jump into my kitchen and get these quinoa bowls together. We're gonna go ahead and get started with a spicy sweet potato quinoa bowl. I love this one all year round, but especially still when it's a little bit cold outside. And if you live in a climate like I do in Michigan, we currently have snow on the day I'm filming this video. So I'm chopping up 1 whole sweet potato. I'm tossing it together with the Primal Kitchen's taco seasoning, which is unbelievable, a little bit of avocado oil, and some Celtic sea salt. This stuff is amazing. I'm gonna roast all of these sweet potatoes together in a pan in the oven, and while they're roasting, I'm gonna put together some quinoa. If you've never had roasted sweet potatoes inside of an actual taco, I highly recommend it. That's why I'm doing an entire sweet potato for this recipe, because I'm saving half of the sweet potato to include in tacos that I'll be making the next day. In the meantime, you can see I will have the quinoa going. If you watch my last video, my easy 10-minute dinners, I talk a lot about kombu and the nutritional benefits of sea vegetables. Whenever I cook grains or soups or broth, I'm always sure to include kombu in my stock. So I will go ahead and cook up 2 cups of quinoa, and that will be more than enough for all of the recipes that I'm sharing with you today. So you can see it's much later in the day, and I'm going to be putting together the spicy sweet potato quinoa bowl. I'd like to put this over a bed of kale or arugula. Both are delicious, but I'm using kale here today. For all of the exact measurements, ingredients, and for the full recipe, be sure to open up the description box down below. But I've gone ahead and topped my kale with the quinoa, some cooked red lentils, and then of course our baked sweet potatoes. And then I'm gonna be topping all of this off with a Primal Kitchen ranch avocado oil dressing. This combination together is so satisfying and so comforting and extremely filling. Now, if you're looking for a lighter option or potentially something that you can throw together in bulk for lunch, then this is your bowl. This is what I call my fresh spring quinoa bowl. We have green beans, cucumber, cabbage, parsley, quinoa, and a lot of garlic. And all of this comes together so quickly and so beautifully. It's one of those bowls that you completely feel nourished after, hydrated, full, and satisfied, and also extremely good about all of the ingredients that you've put in your body. Consuming this bowl provides an amazing source of plant protein, amino acids, minerals like manganese, potassium, zinc, and phosphorus. Additionally, it's rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, folic acid, and B6. All of these things are living in our plants and easy to consume on a daily basis by using ingredients that are fresh and in your refrigerator and tossing them on top of a quick and easy quinoa bowl. The dressing for this quinoa bowl comes together beautifully. It's easy. It's a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using avocado oil, some lemon juice, lime juice, a dash of apple cider vinegar, 1 to 2 small garlic cloves, a little bit of organic Dijon mustard, and a pinch of pink salt. You can modify any of the recipes that I'm sharing with you guys today. Again, just be sure to check out that description box down below to get quick access and see everything that I'm using. But this just brings out all of the flavors of the veggies that we're using, and it goes together really well with the kale. I like to use a lot of acidity when I'm eating raw kale, so this dressing pairs perfectly with this bowl sitting on a bed of kale. Now we're moving into a sauteed greens with quinoa and roasted chickpeas with a runny egg over the entire dish. This one is so yummy and even a great one to have for breakfast. So we're gonna get started by roasting up our chickpeas on a pan. We're gonna use a lot of yummy seasoning here to really spice up the dish. Some onions, some garlic, some chili powder, some roasted chili flakes, and black pepper. We're gonna dry roast that first. Then I do spray a little bit of avocado oil on it halfway through and roast the rest of it. Now we'll start by cracking open our egg, have that begin cooking, and then toss in our greens to begin sauteing those. I'm gonna steam everything and saute it at the same time just so that everything is evenly cooked into the texture of my liking. In the meantime, I'll start to throw together my bowl where I'll add in the quinoa, and then I'll go ahead and add in the greens, the egg, and top it all off with the chickpeas. For this bowl, the runny egg is definitely the star of the show, but I do like to top it with a little bit of tahini and likewise a little bit of lemon and lime juice. It just brings the entire thing together. So I go ahead and add in about 1 tablespoon of tahini and 2 teaspoons of lemon and lime. And then I mix that all together with the egg yolk, and it makes such a delicious and comforting bowl. Moving into our last recipe, we have a baked chicken and greens guacamole quinoa bowl. This is so easy to throw together and was a huge hit with my family. So I have some spinach, kale, and chard that I'm adding to a bowl, topped with some warmed quinoa. This was from the quinoa we had cooked yesterday. Additionally, you'll see that I had pre-baked up some chicken thighs during my weekly meal prep. On top of the chicken thighs, I had just used some garlic, some coconut oil, olive oil, and onion. It was fresh, it was delicious, but it had a ton of flavor. I'm slicing that up. I'm going to add that on top. Additionally, then we are going to use some extra of those baked chickpeas from yesterday's recipe. I'm going to be topping that on top of here to give the salad a little bit of crunch. And then I'm going to be adding in some of that Primal Kitchen ranch dressing, seeing how we've already opened it and used it for our spicy sweet potato bowl, along with 2 scoops of homemade guacamole. This bowl is an exceptional source of protein and vitamins like A, beta carotene, vitamin K, vitamin C, along with so many minerals like copper, magnesium, manganese, zinc, potassium. It's also a rich source of essential amino acids and both plant and animal proteins. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what bowls you're most excited to try, and potentially what are some of your absolute favorite quinoa bowl recipes. Thank you again for watching, and if you like this sort of content, the subscribe button is right over here on the screen now. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.